If you put $1,000 today into the meme coin space, how much can you make by the end of the bull market or once that real altcoin season, the meme coin season hits? This is what we're going to talk about in today's video. We're going to be talking about major altcoins and meme coins and what are their targets and what $1,000 today invested in these meme coins would mean in the bull market or in the peak of euphoria altcoin season. So with no further ado, let's get into today's video. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And as usual, nothing is financial advice. This show is for entertainment, some education, and hopefully finding God. Now, first off, what you really want to start with here, guys, if I was just coming into the space, if I was just joining the crypto space with the knowledge I have today, and I wanted to start buying these meme coins, what I want to be looking at first is, are we going to head towards a bull market? Are we heading towards an actual altcoin season? And the reason is because today we have a massive discount. This is the best time to be shopping. Right? Now, I really want to make sure that are we headed toward a bull market or not? And answering that question will really clear the water and will really give us a better understanding of the today's situation. So now Bitcoin is pulling back since it hit that 108K, and it's pulling back 92K right now. And that's the reason why we're seeing a lot of altcoins bleeding. Now also, that's gonna be also the reason why they are gonna pump once Bitcoin is gonna pump. So we wanna make sure if Bitcoin is gonna pump, and as well ETH, because this is where as well what altcoins are looking for. So we're gonna get to that. Now, are we gonna see a major rally from Bitcoin in the future? Now, I am pretty confident that we are gonna see a major rally on Bitcoin because we're pretty much repeating the 2021 all over again, where Bitcoin broke above its previous all-time high around December, November, which is exactly what we did here. We broke out around November, December. Also here, before the breakout, a lot of people were thinking that's it's over, it's gonna go down, but we did in fact break out. Now here as well, what we notice is as well in December, which is around the Christmas time, we usually see some sort of a pullback in the market. We've seen as well here after Bitcoin broke above its all-time high and was on a price discovery, we've seen a pullback on Bitcoin and also some sort of a sideways range here, exactly where I think we are at right now. It's exactly that. Now the second thing we want to be looking at is ETH. Now ETH is the most important when it comes to altcoins. They are looking at ETH. ETH is the leader because it's the second largest cryptocurrency by market cap. If we go to coin market cap, ETH or Ethereum is the second largest after Bitcoin. So a lot of people don't consider ETH to be an altcoin, but to be another asset in the crypto space, which is Ethereum and like Bitcoin and then ETH are the most established cryptocurrencies in the world right now. So that is why the second thing we look at is ETH. Now ETH as well broke above its all-time high around February, which was much later than Bitcoin. And as soon as this starts to break out, this is when we see the altcoin season. And to put things in perspective, we can add something like Dogecoin, let's say, which is very much what we are looking for today, which is meme coins. Now here you see that this is when Bitcoin or ETH broke above its all-time high. It was around here. So ETH broke above its all-time high, and let's put these in candles so we have a better vision. Now once ETH broke above its all-time high, this is when actually Dogecoin started pumping. But not only that, Dogecoin really made its major move until April of 2021, or the year where ETH broke above its all-time high. So ETH broke its all-time high around February. 2 months later, Dogecoin started pumping and made those massive gains. Now this is why ETH is very important to us today. This is why also if you go to Twitter or if you hear other influencers, they will all look at ETH, and we'll talk about ETH a lot because we are waiting for ETH to break its all-time high. And as long as ETH has not broken above its all-time high, we are not yet in the real altcoin season, or we haven't seen it yet, because today the market is still in disbelief, and a lot of people forgot that we in fact did in the past had 200x's, 500x's, 1000x's. A lot of x's happened in this pump in 2021, and a lot of people made a lot of money. And that's why also people like cryptocurrencies, because they do change people's lives. They do make a lot of people money. So that's the main reason we're looking at ETH, which is still below its all-time high. Now, ETH has been a letdown recently. It wasn't really the coin that you really want to be a fan of because the price action wasn't really the best. It's like supporting a team that does not win a lot, and that is very frustrating. But we're seeing now ETH really trying to break above that $4,000 price resistance, which seems to be still a major resistance. But usually with resistances, what we notice is usually it takes around 3 times for them to break out or to kind of not be a resistance anymore because of the lack of sellers that are interested to sell here. So each time the price gets back to 4,000, somebody that is interested to sell at 4,000 sells, and at some point we run out of those sellers, so the price can freely go on its merry way. And Merry Christmas, by the way. So the price can finally break above it. So we did touch it 3 times, and now we are holding here. Now it might still kind of range here, maybe try to go back low here and retest the 3,000 level, and then come back for another test back up, which is the most important to us, which means it is kind of still bullish. We do have this head and shoulder for those head and shoulder fans, which usually does play out. It's an inverse head and shoulder, which kind of when it breaks out, it gives you a target with this line here, the neckline, and to target and to place a target, we basically take the low of that to the neckline, which is around 90%, and this would give us some sort of a target for ETH, which is now from the yellow line, which is 4,000 ETH. It gives us around 7,800 target for ETH, which is basically a lot of people have this kind of target, and which is basically kind of the consensus today for ETH, which is around 7K to 8K, where a lot of people are looking at where ETH can go. I do think it can go much higher because of the ETFs. We also have, and also talking about the ETFs is one of the most major narratives as well, or the catalyst for Bitcoin to reverse back up and continue higher, as ETFs are becoming more and more one of the biggest or largest buyers of Bitcoin and ETH itself, as November sees record-breaking ETF inflows with Bitcoin and spot ETH ETFs, so record-breaking inflows in November, both of them, and which means ETH by itself is very bullish as a cryptocurrency, which means also coins on ETH are very bullish as a beta play on ETH. But what's important to us today is to make sure that we are headed towards a bull market, which now with ETH we're seeing that we are, and we haven't yet really experienced the true bull market or euphoria season and whatnot. And once ETH breaks its all-time high, we're gonna see the real major meme coin season, and that could last up until May, if not the whole year, where we're gonna have obviously ups and downs and some sort of panic events where people sell off, and we do have those juicy dips along the way. So things are gonna happen like that, but this means overall the market is gonna be trending higher, and the altcoins are gonna be trending higher, and meme coins are gonna be trending higher overall throughout 2025. So this is very important to us today when we are looking at our meme coins. So if we go back to our meme coins, and we're gonna be talking about few of the most known and also coins that I talked about, and see what $1,000 mean today in these meme coins. Now, what I really want to put an emphasis in here today is what is the price target, which is very important for these meme coins. Now, we've seen previously Dogecoin almost going to $100 billion in its market cap, and Shiba Inu $54 billion market cap, which was last cycle. Now, I've been saying that this cycle we're not going to see these high targets, but instead we're going to see a lot of meme coins going to either 2.5 billion or 10 billion or 5 billion. We're going to have 3 targets: 2.5, 5, and 10 billion, because we've seen Pepe reaching 10 billion or 11 billion. Now, I do think Pepe still could go to 20, 30 billion, maybe 40 billion. Could be like that unicorn, which is the meme coin, the only meme coin this cycle to go above 30 billion or go above 20 billion. But we're going to take this as a benchmark, the 10 billion, because it's simple to calculate that. 5 billion, because if we kind of see where is the medium target here for these meme coins and where they usually go, and if we just kind of look at all of them, 5 billion is some sort of where most of them can go. So we don't know which ones are gonna go to 10 billion, but we can say somehow a lot of them are gonna make it to 5 billion, and even more are gonna make it to 2.5. That's why we are having these targets. Now these are very conservative targets. Some people are gonna be happy to tell you that Pepe is gonna go to 100 billion or 200 billion or 500 billion or $1 trillion market cap, or BONK is going to 100 billion, but we're keeping it PG, we're keeping it level-headed, and especially that today we have discounts, so we don't really have to put these moon boy targets. Now, if we look at Pepe is already at 7 billion, could go to let's say 20 billion, which is a 2x, which means if you put $1,000, let's put the calculator, which a lot of people love now, so we're gonna get to the fun part of this video. So if we put $1,000 now today on Pepe and it does a 2x, which is time 2, now you end up with $2,000. If it goes to 30 billion, now obviously you're gonna end up with $3,000, which means 1,000 times 3, you end up with $3,000. Now same goes for, let's say, BONK now is at 2.3, which is pretty much close to the target we have already, which is 2.5. Now pushing it to 5, it's already making it to the medium level of where these meme coins go. Now keep in mind, the reason I'm having these targets, and I have to repeat that, is because we have too many meme coins today, and it makes it tougher for top meme coins to compete for that target of 20 billion or 30 billion or 100 billion. Now I know BONK is on Coinbase, on Binance, on all these exchanges. As for Dog, we've had Floki, and even MOG recently got listed on Coinbase. Now more and more meme coins are gonna get listed on Coinbase, on Binance, and all that, which gonna give them all a fair shot at reaching those levels, and also it's gonna reduce the targets for those that been established already or were established already, like BONK and Pepe. So BONK now is at 2.5. A 5 billion would be a 2x, and a 10 billion would be a 4x, which now we're gonna be generous and we're gonna say that if BONK now here reaches a target or a market cap of 10 billion, which is a bit of a stretch, it means it's a 4x from here times 4. This means $4,000, from 1,000 to 4,000 on BONK at its best, or BONK at its highest possible target, which is 10 billion. Now at its medium target is 5 billion. It is 2x from here, which means 1,000 would become 2 times 2 would become 2,000. Now the same thing goes for all the top meme coins, so there is no need to go for these all one by one. The picture is clear that the top meme coins around 1 billion have around 2 to 3 to 5x left in them, and the higher the targets, the harder it gets, because of all of them have the same fundamentals basically, and exchanges and meme coin virality and all that. So it all goes with the same thing here. Now MOG today seen a real big large correction, and now it's at 800 million after reaching 1.3. Now 800 is close to 1 billion, and MOG as well could go to 2.5, which makes it around 2.5x, and if it goes to 5 billion, it's a 5x, which means 1,000, which is best case scenario for MOG. A 5x times 5 would be $5,000. And basically the same thing goes for all the coins that are around 1 billion today. So we're gonna go towards the mid cappers, which are the ones around 500. Now we got Turbo around 500 as well. Turbo is on Coinbase, is on Binance, and all that. Now just to as a side note, most of the coins, or most of the strong coins, will end up, or at some point will be listed on some major exchanges, because we're seeing now this trend clear as day that exchanges are very interested into meme coins, and they do want to see, and they do want to get that retail in and keep them in, because they are very concerned with DEXs, DEX screeners. and Phantom wallets and MetaMask wallets, because these guys now are a different exchange, and exchanges are competing as well, and competing for their retail. So they don't want retail using that Phantom wallet, they want, or that MetaMask wallet, they want them using their own exchange. So that's why they're listing these coins, and that's why now this kind of listing is gonna probably happen to a lot of these meme coins, and we can kind of sort of not base too much of our price predictions into that, but more of the whole collective, or the whole meme coin space collective, or how far can these meme coins go in general. So Turbo is at $500 million in its market cap. Now if it goes to 5 billion, that is a 10x, which means $1,000 times 10 is $10,000. Now for Turbo to go to $5 billion in its market cap, it's gonna be a long stretch from here, because it's really been a slow cooker. It takes time for Turbo to move, and a few times it got rejected around $900 million in its market cap. So I do think it's gonna have a long way to go for that 5 billion, but 2.5 billion, it's pretty much on the table for Turbo, which is a 5x, which means now that if we put $1,000 today on Turbo times 5, that would be a $5,000 on Turbo, which is a $4,000 profit. Now the same thing goes for these, but what you notice now here, guys, is what I do think now is a target of 2.5 billion or 1 billion, depending on the coin, is gonna be something that we can keep in mind for these meme coins. And some will reach, some will not. And as you notice that these top meme coins now don't have that capacity of really reaching or making those 1000x's and what people are dreaming about, those 100x's, and even not a 10 to 20x, which a lot of people are dreaming about. And the reason is not because they can't do it, but because they already done it. And that's very important, because a lot of people feel down or feel bad because I'm saying this, but you gotta be honest with yourself. If you are late to the party, you are late to the party. We were here in 2023 when these meme coins were micro caps, where Pepe was at 200 million, BONK was at 100 million. Some people even got on whiff below a million or 2 million. And Floki, personally, I got around $10 million in its market cap. So these meme coins already done the 100x's, they already done the 200x's. It's not like they cannot do it, because they already done it. And that's the thing, and that's what I am looking for here. Now that we know that meme coins are not going anywhere and they are being supported by big exchanges, and that a lot of people are gonna end up really looking into them, and this is pretty much where crypto is going towards now, is that meme coins offer the best risk to reward ratio. And if we do end up having a bull market, meme coins are gonna be the biggest gainers, so why not just be on meme coins? And if we do have a bear market or a pullback in the market, everything goes down, even the meme coins, utility coins that everyone praises and everyone talks about, that says, and those utility coins that say that they're gonna change the world, even them, they go down when we have a bear market. So people just gonna end up going to meme coins. Now today, the problem with low cap memes now, and this is what I talked about, is that we have a lot of celebrities launching meme coins. This is very important to keep an eye on, and this is how we can really speculate on the future. Is celeb coins and celebrities launching their meme coins really did damage the space in some sort, where now imagine if the celebrities did not launch their own meme coins and did not drain millions of people of their money. These people would have another choice, which is choosing from the already established meme coins. Instead of buying the new celeb coin in hopes of making that 1000x or whatnot, they would just go to the established meme coins, and everybody would end up winning in that situation, and retail will end up being on a safer environment in that case. But we did not have that this whole time. And if you were not present recently, you've seen this Hacktua girl launched a meme coin, and that meme coin launched within seconds, went to $488 million in its market cap, and now it's at 6.25 million. Now you can imagine this meme coin here, guys, got a lot of people wrecked. Now on its launch day here, it had $15 million in volume. You can see up top and on the left under the ticker, 15 million that was lost. And on its second day as well, $10 million in volume, which was mainly driven by retail. So a total of 25 million billion in volume, which all is gone, which was retail money, is gone, never to be rotated back into the market and whatnot, because usually when retail win, they do rotate to the next coin and to the next coin, but when they lose, they can't really do much about it. So now recently the Hawk Tuah girl has seen a lot of pushback, and a lot of people are going against her, and now she's possibly being sued, and a lot of drama around it, which means now a lot of celebrities are not gonna be launching meme coins again, or hopefully they will not do that. If anything, now celebrities are gonna be very cautious with launching meme coins after this Hawk Tuah drama, which means no more celebrity meme coins, and that's a big win that a lot of people are not seeing today. No more celebrity coins means more liquidity and more retail is gonna flow into the established meme coins. That's very important to keep in mind, and I'm gonna tell you now why. Now, the second thing that is really damaging the space is pump fund. Now, pump fund is where most of retail is at right now. At some point, we even had Phantom Wallet as the most downloaded app in the App Store, and it was around March or April of 2024, and it really marked the top. And what that means is a lot of retail is not really interested in anything long term, or holding or investing or buying a coin for more than 1 hour, and that is a big problem, because we cannot have a bull market if everybody is losing money in pump fund. That is very important to keep in mind. Now, I do think now, since retail lost a lot of money, at some point pump fund is just gonna fade, because 99% of people lose money in pump fund. And we're still seeing now a lot of people pushing it, a lot of influencers on Twitter pushing pump.fun, and I don't even understand why they're doing that, but they're still doing it as if they really want this thing to end. And at some point, it's gonna become irrelevant as everything else in the market, because we've seen this type of behavior over and over in the past. We've seen it also with the play-to-earn kind type of games like Axie Infinity in the past, where a lot of people kept playing those games and generating income and making money, and people kept pushing it until some point it popped. So I do think the pump fund bubble is soon to pop, because there are going to be no more people to gamble on pump fund, as they are going to lose trust, and it slowly is going to happen. So I do think the next rally or the major altcoin season is going to be run without a pump fund in it, which means that's the most important. Retail will be left with either buying large memes with low returns, or established low cap memes with high returns. So literally what retail is going to be left with here is either buy the top meme coins, which they are going to do, which at some point they're going to make a 2x from it, and retail usually when they make money they rotate lower, and that's what actually starts a bull market. That's what actually is a sustainable bull market, where a lot of people are making money instead of losing money. So when that's going to happen, retail is going to be exposed to these meme coins that we all know now, and as we progress in the cycle, retail is going to be attracted or get attracted to higher returns, because that's what they want. They're going to get attracted to higher returns, and this is what led them at the first place to celeb coins and pump fund, because they're going to try to repeat the same thing, but now they will avoid pump fund, and also there will be no celeb coins. So what they're going to be left with is low cap memes, and that's what's very important here, especially looking at $1,000. If I was now just getting into the market with $1,000, I'm personally not really going to be looking at any top meme coins, because I'm going to be missing the bull market for what it is. But I'm going to do some real strong research, and I'm going to research established meme coins. That's very important. And today I'm going to give you 2 examples of that. And the first is Bread on ETH. Now, Bread on ETH here is an established meme coin, because it's been around for a long time. It's over a year, and it's seen a decent pump recently. And the thing that I really look for when it comes to established meme coins is I want to make sure that they are getting those exchange listings, which leads to more exchange listings, which leads to bigger exchange listings, and you know the story. And also it means these meme coins are being exposed to retail. So this far, Bread on ETH has Mexi, Betmart, XT.com, Beconomy, Ascendex, and DG Finex, and I do think more are gonna come in more, but the most important here is first off Mexi, which is a very large exchange. and Bitmart as well in Asia is a very large exchange, and recently XC.com got added. And now this is a very good example of an established meme coin. You can see already the volume is 1.6 million across all the places where BRET on ETH is traded, which means now a lot of people are trading it on exchanges more than on dexes, which is now what we're seeing. Exchanges love these meme coins because of this exact reason. Now it's at $12 million in its market cap. Now this is where the risk to reward gets very favorable to people with 1,000 or 5,000. It's in the lower caps. Now BRET on ETH today is at $12 million in its market cap. If it goes to 120 million, which is a very low target for meme coins, it's a 10x, which means $1,000 will go to 10,000. But this is not interesting. What we want is the real higher targets, right? That's what people like. That want the 100x's, the 200x's, and this is basically what gets people really making those real massive gains. So at $1 billion market cap, or 1.2, BRET on ETH is gonna make 100x from here, which means if you put $1,000 today times 100, that's $100,000. Now if it goes to 2.5, which is times 2 of that 1 billion, and this times 2, that's $200,000. Now if it goes to 5 billion, which means this is a 500x from here, which means 1,000 times 500, that is $500,000 or $500,000. That is crazy, and this is why people like meme coins, because meme coins can do those crazy astronomical rallies and pumps. And to 10 billion, that is when it is gonna be a 1,000x, which means 1,000 times 1,000 is $1 million. Now this is what low market cap coins can do. Now another coin I talked about recently as well is Dorky on ETH as well, which meme coins on ETH are the ones I really look into, because Solana still has the pump fund problem, and ETH obviously is the largest blockchain today. So Dorky today is at $2.5 million in its market cap. Then a very low market cap here, and also the charts have been showing some strength as well, pumping with meme coins and all that back in October. Now we're seeing a cool off, but I want to make sure, as I said, established meme coins, that's what you want to be looking at. Established meme coins are coins that are making sure they are getting the exchanges, and they are very active on social media and whatnot. And recently we've seen Dorky on Bitmart, Biconomy, and Dgate. I do think more exchanges are gonna come as they mean business here. They're really going for it. To me, this is basically what a established meme coin should look like. They are getting the exchange listings, even though with the market like that, and even though there is no need for it, but they are doing it and being established. And that's really fits well with what I am looking at here. Established meme coins, low caps, because of the retail running out of solutions, from pump fund fading away and celebrities no more launching coins here. Retail are going to be left with those low cap memes as the highest risk, highest return bet of the cycle. So for Dorky, a $200 million market cap is already 100x, which means 1,000 times 100, it's $100,000 at $200 million market cap. Now a 2 billion Dorky would be 1,000x, which means $1,000 times 1,000 would mean $1 million. Now these are examples of meme coins I'm looking at. This is how I'm doing my research, or at least I'm keeping an eye on these meme coins and what they are doing, and what kind of exchanges they are getting, and what kind of work and community and all that is happening behind the scenes, which is something very interesting and important to keep an eye on. Now the point here, guys, is at some point we're going to reach the meme coin season, which is the most important here. Once ETH is going to break above its all-time high, and what you really want to see once we are going to have that real true bull market in altcoin season is we want to see pump fund search term or page visits going down. Now you can see here is a very interesting chart here to look at, or a point of very important data here. This is like the alpha here. This is the alpha thing that you really want to pay attention to, because this is really front running the future. So people are not paying attention to pump fund and what the damage is doing. and they also not paying attention to what happens once we have a meme coin season. So you can see this spike up here in November of 2024, November 30, we had a spike. We also seen a steady increase in that pump fund search term and people getting interested into it, and then it's kind of died off right around September of 2024. And this was, funny enough, the time where we actually seen Pepe moving and meme coins and top meme coins and all, and even Breton ETH, actually Dorky, they all started moving around this time. But then we had this spike on pump fund, which kind of really killed the show here, because retail get lost there and celebrities launching meme coins, and these people start to lose money there, not really pay attention to established meme coins. Now, this is very important because this is going to play a big role in the bull market and in the meme coin season when this thing starts to trend down. Now, it's trending down as well here today because of the general market. People are on holidays, end of the year and whatnot. But most importantly, people lost money more than ever on pump fund. This was the largest spike on Google search term for pump fund in history of pump fund. This was the 24th of November. Now, if we look at the 24th of November and we just take Pepe as a indicator of where people are, what people are doing, especially with meme coins, we can see that November is where Pepe led the charge and started rallying and broke above its previous all-time high. It was around end of November. This was also before pump fund started trending higher. If we go back to pump fund before November 10th, you see this, November 3rd, November 10th, this is pump fund still not really taking over. But then Pepe started pumping, and as soon as pump fund started trending higher, and this was the peak, November 24th, November 24th was literally the pullback on Pepe. You see this pullback? This was the top on pump fund. This was pump fund taking over. This was pump fund taking the mind share and everybody trading on pump fund and forgetting about established meme coins. This is literally that time. And this was it. And as it pulled back, we're seeing Pepe kind of gaining back momentum, but it did not have the power to keep going because of, let's say, retail were not really as interested and the market makers couldn't hold the price longer here. And we also had Bitcoin and ETH going down. So the thing is, which is very important, if there is no pump fund in the future, we are never running off steam. We're going to have a sustained meme coin season, which is going to lead people to really get into those low cap memes that are established and to those major meme coins. That's why I do hold today and I have confidence on the meme coins that are established, because I know at some point pump fund is not going to have as much market share as it has today. People are not going to keep using it, right? Because they are losing money. Imagine you going every day on pump fund and losing money and never making it, and one day your one sol, you make 40 sol out of one sol and you feel euphoric and happy about it, and instead, you know what most people do? They don't cash out 40 sol because it's not so much money. They're trying to turn 40 sol to 400 sol, and that's when they lose it all, because that's what they know. They only know pump fund. They don't know that once they made 40 sol in the trenches, it's time maybe to upgrade from the trenches to go to maybe established trenches, but they don't do that. They end up losing. So by far the largest losses on pump fund ever, and I don't have the exact data on this, but just from the search term alone I can deduct this, by far was November 24th to November 30th. This was the largest losses that retail endured on pump fund. So are they gonna keep coming back to it? I doubt it. I doubt that they are gonna come back to pump fund, and they will wanna come back obviously to the crypto space because things are gonna keep moving up. Bitcoin is gonna move up, ETH is gonna move up, and they're gonna wanna do some proper crypto investing this time instead of gambling on pump fund. And once they're gonna wanna do that, that chances of them finding out about these established meme coins is very high, and that's what we're expecting here. Once we're gonna have the real euphoria, that's what these meme coins are waiting for today. They're waiting for the real euphoria without pump fund. So I hope this was helpful, guys. You can look at this, by the way, by just going to Google Trend and pump fund and set it to worldwide past 12 months, and you can track the data for pump fund yourself, and you can see when it's spiking back up, it's not a good sign, but when it's going down, it's a perfect time, like today now. So anyways, guys, hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching today's video till the end, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.